Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're doing a little board setup video and Q&A. I posted on Instagram and said ask me some questions, and I got like a million responses. So basically I'm just going to set up this board and answer some questions while we're doing it. Alright, first question, let me see what we got going. This is from Nate Balterzar. I don't know, I might botch the names. I'm really bad at pronouncing stuff, but he said, where'd you grow up and what parks did you skate growing up? So I grew up in the south suburbs of Chicago, actually. Lived there my entire life. Yeah, I skated little parks out there, but once I turned like 13, they actually opened up a skate park in Chicago called Grant Skate Park. And from the second that opened up, I think I started going there every single day. I was fortunate enough to live right by a train, and so it was like an hour-long train ride, and I would take that every day after school. And in the summer, I would just take it every day. Basically go down there, skate all day long. That's where I really started to progress, was Grant Skate Park. That place is just insane. I miss it so much. But yeah, I grew up skating the local park right by my house. It's called Mokina Skate Park, but that place sucked. It was like an all metal park. It was horrible. Another way how I got pretty good too was I had a flat bar and a flat ledge, and I used to just put them down my driveway, and like that's how I learned all my flip-ins, is from that. I would just skate that thing for hours. Even at nighttime, like I had like little lights outside my garage, and I would just skate that thing literally all night. So much fun. Rye23.ta said, how can you skate without being scared? I don't know, because I'm scared when I skate. The older I get, the more afraid I am. I kind of just like keep it more easy, but yeah, that's a hard one to answer. I don't know, because it is scary. I'm not going to be like, oh, well, don't be scared, because it is scary. I think you got to be confident and only try stuff that you know you can do. Like, start slow, get all the basics down, and then try to learn harder tricks. But, like, just being comfortable on the board is, like, the most important thing, because people will try to get right into doing tricks, and then they get all sloppy or they get hurt. And it's just because they're not learning the basics first, like the basic fundamentals of like having board control and being able to push around and stuff like that. So I think part of not being scared is just learning the basics and being super comfortable on the board. But like in terms of like going for a rail, it's just being confident, knowing your skill level and knowing that you can do it. It's kind of just like, it's always the first one, getting that one out of the way. Then after that, it's pretty easy. Austin Spielman said, how long have you been skating for? So I've probably been skating for about 15 years. I think I started when I was like 6 or 7. I'm 22 now. Been doing it for a long time. Favorite rapper? Obviously, I'm Cortex. My favorite, Herm Möller. Best skater, rapper out of Sweden. Alright, so today we're setting up this new Disorder board. I really am not a fan of this graphic at all. It's pretty ugly, but it's all I had left, and so we're gonna set this bad boy up. I will say I'm very fortunate that they give me boards. I've been blessed for like the last 2 years, and yeah, I'm super stoked that I'm able to even set up a new board all the time. Sometimes I take it for granted, but there's a lot of people that don't have that luxury, so I just want to say I'm very fortunate and grateful for that. So shout out Disorder, shout out Nathan and Nija. Love you guys. But yeah, I don't know if I said this, but it's an 825. The standard Disorder shape. Pretty good. I love this shape actually. It's like one of my favorite. Someone asked what's my setup, so we're doing that right now. How many hobbies do you have? Bro, I go through hobbies all the time. I love snowboarding, I love surfing, I love golfing. I just like being outside, whether it's like walking or biking or running or literally anything. As long as I'm outside, I like doing it. And it's got to be sunny out. I hate the gloominess. My favorite trick, probably kickflip front crook. How have you pushed past mental barriers? I don't know. Trusting in God, literally putting your trust in God and knowing that you can't do anything without Him, I think is super important, because sometimes I think I can do it all on my own. Like when life is going good, I'm like, oh, I'm chilling. And then something goes bad and I'm like, oh my gosh. And you go right back to Him. So I think a lot of it is trusting in Him, and yeah, knowing that you're not in control of your life. As much as you think you are, you're not. He's got a plan for you. Where do you get graphic tees and sweatshirts from? I don't know. I don't really buy clothes ever. I thrift a lot of them or just get sent stuff, but I don't really buy clothes. I'm really cheap. I wear the same pants every day. I buy these like $4 a piece at the thrift store. And yeah, I don't really like to spend money on clothes. What was your dream job growing up? My dream job growing up was being a professional skateboarder. I always wanted to do skating. Ever since I was a kid, I would write that on my stuff in school, like my projects. I was freaking in 3rd grade. I did a autobiography on Tony Hawk, so I dressed up as him and I brought my skateboard into school. I always wanted to be a skater. But yeah, I think it is important to be realistic as well. Like I hit a certain point living here where I was like, all right, well, skating alone isn't going to pay my bills. I got to get creative with it. Because even if you're the top pro, you're not making that much money. And where I want to be in life, owning a home and having children and being married, I can't solely rely on skating. If you want to do that, that's great. But if you want to have like an actual living, you can't rely on skating. That's why I started my brand. That's why I started doing social media, because I was doing everything right in the skate industry, quote unquote. I was filming, I was going street skating, I was skating with pros. I was doing everything that I thought was right, yet I didn't see any return. I was freaking killing my body, skating, street, doing all these things for no gain. And I hit a certain point where I was like, screw this, dude. I'm just gonna do what I love to do, which is to skate and have fun and just film it. And the second I started doing that, dude, it just like, I just felt like so much relief off my shoulders. But if you want to be a professional skateboarder, you should just know you're not gonna make any money. Like, unless you're like Nija, you're not making any money. I'm sorry. But some people are fine with that. But me personally, I want to have a family and stuff, so you gotta be realistic with yourself. I forgot a razor at my house, so I'm literally using this thing to open up a mattress, like a bed mattress, but it's not working. There we go. Alright, I got my little razor. Sorry that took forever. Sorry for that little rant of like what I wanted to do when I grow up, because I really thought I could just solely rely on skating, but the older I got and the more I was like around it, I realized that it's all a look. These people might look like they're getting hooked up or they're getting paid by all these brands because they're skating with them. No, it's not the case. All these people in Chicago thought I was getting paid by all these companies because I was skating with them. Meanwhile, I was dead broke, freaking hurting my body for nothing. And yeah, it's all a look. If you want to look cool skating and be broke, that's fine. But personally, I just didn't want to do that. Like, just wasn't the move. I don't care to look cool and be broke. Like, I would rather look corny and be able to support myself doing what I love than putting on some image that I'm like some core dude. Like, I literally could care less about that. I hit a certain point in my life where I was like, I'm tired of being broke. I don't care to look cool. I want to like make a living and be able to support myself. But for some reason that's corny. Wanting to support yourself and not be broke is like corny in the skate industry. That's why it's just trash. Like, it's so backwards. People will sign a big contract with like Kiryuma that they can literally support themselves and their family, and people hate on that. Like, yo, that's whack. Like, the skate industry is so dumb. I literally don't get it. That's so whack, bro. You're making a living off of this. You signed with that company and you're getting paid. That's so lame. Like, you should be broke and like don't take showers and like just skate for fun. So much cooler. Like, you should be living paycheck to paycheck. That's like rad. That's how they sound. That's so lame, bro. You're able to rely solely on skating for a living? That's so whack. Like, you should work a side job. Alright, time for the trucks. We got these 149s, titanium lights, my favorite trucks. I think I've been riding them for a few years now, the same exact ones. But yeah, this is my go-to Thunder trucks. What inspired you to start a YouTube channel? Ray Corey really motivated me. I always wanted to do YouTube when I was younger, but I just never took it serious. Mainly because I was insecure. I had like a really raspy voice. I hit puberty so late. I was always small, so I think I just didn't have the confidence to do it. But Ray Corey was like a big inspiration for me. Just being like, bro, just do it. Who cares what people think? Just have fun with it. It's not that serious. And yeah, just basically have fun with it. Don't take it too serious. Realize that it's all just for fun at the end of the day. And the second I started doing that, I literally had so much fun in the first video, and I was like, dang, I want to keep doing this because this is like so fun. Set these bad boys up. It's gonna be so weird having brand new trucks. I literally haven't had brand new trucks in almost a year. I checked the last time I hit them up, and it was like March of last year or something. So that's crazy. I remember looking at the question things, and another person asked me, how often do I buy boards? And I kind of, you guys already know this, but I don't have to buy my boards. I'm sponsored. But how often I go through my boards is probably, depending on how much I'm skating, every like 3 days. Like if I'm street skating and my boards gets destroyed so quick, and so I'm like constantly switching out my boards. I always like a fresh board. But if it doesn't break, if it's like chipped at all, I usually switch it out. I don't like to skate my boards for too long, especially out here. It's pretty hot, and so they get pretty dust quick. But if I'm not skating a lot, I can go like 2 weeks without setting up a board. But I like to set up boards frequently. Just feels so much better. I have the worst anxiety going to a park and just setting up my camera. I don't know why. Like, I shouldn't care. Because, like, yeah, I just shouldn't care, but I do for some reason. Trying to get better at it. It's just scary. I don't know why. It's not that deep. Why the heck does the board sound like that? Dude, it sounds crazy. Can you guys hear that? It sounds so gnarly. Like, it sounds horrible. I don't know why. Alright, we got these wheels too. Formula 4s, 53 millimeter, sorry. Spitfires, of course. Only wheel I ride. It's the best wheel out there. Also, always put the graphics inside. You guys know the drill. I don't know the last time I set up new bearings. Actually, I don't even have new bearings, so this isn't a full Christmas complete, because I would consider that with the bearings too, but I just don't have any. I don't even know what bearings these are, if I'm being honest. I thought I'd have some more questions, but I kind of went through them all. You guys are kind of dry, or just people don't care. Either way, I'm setting up a staying board, and it's going up on the YouTuber. I feel like I'm doing this in pretty good time. I could probably do this in 5 minutes if I wasn't answering questions. I could do this so quick. That's it for the board setup. We got the Disorder 825 board. I think they're Reds, Bones Reds bearings. The hardware is Diamond Supply, I think. Thunder Trucks 149s. These are 53 millimeter conical full wheels. Mob grip tape, but I am sponsored by Jessup. I just don't have any, and yeah, I need to ask for some. I don't like Mob at all. Like, genuinely, I don't like it. It ruins my shoes, but it's all I have, so I'm gonna skate whatever grip I got. That's it for this video, though. I hope you guys enjoy, and don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share this with your friends and family. But the next video you'll see is me skating this board. Gonna split it up into 2 videos because I don't want them to be too long. But yeah, stay tuned for next video to watch me actually skate this brand new board. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. Peace out.